Okay, so I just got off the phone with my husband. He's going to a meeting. I was going to go. And now, I don't mind my messy body because I've picked up weight because I just did. You put down the drugs, pick up the fork. That's what happens. But anyway, I got off the phone with my husband. Talked to him. He's telling me about the sled being down the street. I don't know. I said the kids were in the house. Miss Jen was watching the kids. They were in the house because they're sick, so no one was allowed outside. He said, "Well, Lila was at the door." I said, "Lila was at the door to bring JC the headphones he had. That was the only time he was at the door." He said, "Why am I trying?" Getting sick of men. I am sick of men. I'm sick of people coming and having attitude with me, and I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I'm getting my feelings hurt because I'm getting attitude from my kids, smart mouth, and then my husband being stressed out from work. I understand he has a hard job. Don't get me wrong. He works hard and he does what he does for what he does. But the thing is, I do compare him to my dad. My dad, he retired from the Air Force, and then he was in Vietnam twice. He was a POW. And then he worked for the White House. He had a very tough job, but he left it at the work. He was funny when he got home. I got his sense of humor. He's my stepdad, but I always consider him my dad. No, none of my friends thought he was my stepdad because I always said my dad. Anywho, he had a very stressful job. He worked for the White House. He worked with computers and keeping hackers out of the White House computers. He went in and out of the White House. He did a lot of stuff with computers and electronics and all that stuff. And he comes home and he's not like that. But when my husband comes home, he is like high strung and oh my gosh, I'm just like, I can't deal. I don't need this. Like, and he's talking about a toboggan down the street. I'm like, well, look at the evidence. Look at the camera. See what it says. Well, fine. I'll spend 2 days looking at it. I'm like, well, then if you want to, if it's down there, find out the truth. Find out where it's at. Okay. Faith could have taken it yesterday. Who the hell knows? I need a vacation. I need a vacation alone by myself. Because I am just like, mom life is a struggle. It's hard. And a blended family is hard too. And having a husband who is a little high strung and has anxiety, and I mean, I have it too, and I'm medicated for it. He's finally on medication for it. But trying to talk to him, sometimes I can talk to him, and there's other times I cannot talk to him. And I just need a hot tub, a big jacuzzi tub, a hotel on the beach, and just a relaxing evening, 2 nights, and a tub, and my book, and the candles, and I would be in heaven. I'm upstairs in the bathroom. Have to do some things. But I don't understand why he calls me and asks me these questions. Like, I'm supposed to know this. Like, I chase around the kids all the time. No, I don't. I'm not. No. And we have kids that are in our neighborhood are kind of rude. Now they're getting along with Faith, apparently, and now they're friends with her. At one point, they weren't friends. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. But I do, and I am grateful for things because it could be a lot worse. I could be out on the streets using drugs. I could not have a roof over my head like I did when I was using. I only had a backpack with a certain amount of clothes in it, toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, deodorant, some perfume, and had like extra underwear, maybe one pair of pants and a couple shirts. That for the longest time, I didn't know how to carry a purse. After that, when I got clean, I didn't know how to carry a purse. I didn't know how. That was another change for me. That was a weird change, but it was, most people would be like, what are you talking about? No, it was different for me because that's the way I lived. And I went to different houses, and I ended up in a whole different state. I picked up and moved, just picked up and moved. My mom threw my shit out on the lawn. I just got out of jail, or out of the holding cell, because I did something stupid. And I don't remember anything. I remember calling the cops because she wouldn't let me get my stuff. It's all over the ground. I'm trying to pack it up. And long story short, I got my life back together. I have my children in there. So this day-to-day struggle is okay. It's life on life's terms. I am still grateful. I am still blessed. I still am happy. I have my children now. I have my husband is wonderful. He really is. We all have our issues. I know I got my own. I got me some issues. I told him from the beginning, I was me from the start. And I used to be real street. And even how I talk. When I get angry, that street comes out. But in the long run, I have changed. I changed everything, right? Changed everything. That's what I did. And I found a new way of life. And I'm grateful. I'm blessed. But even though these little struggles that I go through, I have to find something positive out of it. I really do. And it makes me feel like my anxiety is starting to feel a little bit better, because of talking about the things that I do have and what I used to have compared to what I do now. It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm done surviving. I'm now living. I'm now living a life. I am done surviving. I fought my ass, survived. I was a survivor. That's what I did. But not no more. Not no more. I live my life. I have a life to live. I have a stable home. I have consistency. I have everything that is, but the struggle is still real. Mom's life, being a home mom, is struggle. And I get tired of cleaning. I swear to God, I get tired of cleaning. Because once I start cleaning, it seems like they make a mess, especially my youngest one. I am constantly going after her, behind her, cleaning up after her like she is a 3-year-old. She used to be the baby, so that's my fault. My fault completely. But enough of me. You've seen enough of me today, so I'm out. Deuce.